Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand recursive tree method for solving recurrences. Recurrences in the sense recursive functions. About the recursive functions, we have already discussed in our previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here. And every video on our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts, and the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now, in the previous classes where we have discussed that given the recurrence functions, in the sense recurrence algorithms, from them we can bring the we can get the recurrence functions, and those recurrence functions can be solved by using two methods. One of the method is substitution method and the other one is Master's method. Apart from these two, we have another method called recurrence tree method. So about that recurrence tree method, we are going to understand about that recursion tree method, so which are going to solve the recursive functions that we are going to discuss in this class and in the next class also. This is the first video on recurrence tree methods for solving recurrences, in the sense recursive functions. So we will try to understand that concept by using the algorithm which I have covered in our previous class, which is merge sort. So using this merge sort algorithm, we are going to understand how to find the efficiency of a recurrence functions by using recursive tree method. First, what we have to do is, in order to find the efficiency of recurrence functions, first we have to draw the recursive tree. We have to first draw the recursive tree. So how to draw the recursive tree is, so whatever the function call that is made, so the first function call that will be made is, so in order for this merge sort to get execute, the first function call that is made is it is ms of 0, 7. Ms means it is merge sort. So this is the function call. So in short, we have taken it as ms of 0, 7. So this is the first function call that is made. So let's take it ms of 0, 7. So how to draw the recursive function is, in order for this recursive function to get solved, so for this recursive function to get solved, so for this ms of 0, 7 to get solved, so what are the function calls that are made, what are the steps that are executed in that recursive function? So in that recursive function, the steps that are executed is this one, this one, this one and this one. So first, what is the value of q? The value of q is equal to, so whatever, so in this entire execution we are having three function calls. Okay, again the merge sort of p comma q and the merge sort of q plus 1 comma r and merge of p comma q comma r. So in the recursive tree, whenever we are trying to find the whenever we are willing to draw the recursive tree, what we have to mention in this recursive tree is, first we have to mention all the recursive functions that this function call is making. So we have to draw all those recursive functions. We have to show all those recursive function calls. Before that, we have to find the value of q. What is the value of q? It is 0 plus 7 by 2. It is 7 by 2, which is 3.5, and the floor value has to be taken, which is 3. So in this function call, the q value is 3, and the function calls that are made are ms of 0, 3. Q value is 3, and this is p value and this is r value. Now p comma q 0, 3. And the next function call that is made, see here, this is the first function call that is made, and the next function call that is made is ms of q plus 1, which is 4 comma r. R means it is 7. R is 7. And the next function call that is made is merge of p comma q comma r, which is 0, 3, 7. Okay, so these are all the functions that are related for this function call, and whenever this function call is made, so what are all the other function calls that are made by this function call? So what are all the function calls that are made by this function call? So again, three function calls are made. So that is how the recursive tree will get generated. Try to get that point. So that is how the recursive tree will get generated. So after drawing the complete recursive tree, we have to analyze. Based upon that tree structure, we can analyze that tree. So how that analysis is done, that we will try to understand in our next class. In this class, we will try to understand how to draw the recursive tree and how the function calls are made in real time. So in the execution of this program, in what way the function calls are made, that we will try to understand. So for this function call to complete, so it is again going to call 3 function calls, and the value of q is 0 plus 3 by 2, which is 1 by 2, sorry 3 by 2, which is 1.5, and the floor value is 1. It is going to be 0 comma 1, and the other function call is q value is 1, and the other function call is ms of it is 2 comma 3, q plus 1 comma r. So we have discussed a lot about this merge sort in our previous videos. So if you watch those, then it's very simple. And the next one is merge of p comma q comma r, p comma q comma r. And similarly, what are all the function calls that are made for this function to get executed? So again 3 function calls are made. One is ms of, so for this function call to complete its execution, these are all the function calls that are made. So try to get that point. Okay, so ms of, what is the value of q here? 4 plus 7 by 2, it is 5. So 11.5, 4 plus 11 by 2, which is 5.5, and the floor value is 5. 4 comma q is 5, 4 comma q. And the next function call is ms of 6 comma 7, and this one is for, so this one is here, and it is merge of 4 comma 5 comma 7. Okay, so now analyzing each and every other function call. Now for this function call to get executed, so in the merge, do we have any other function calls? We don't have any function calls. That is the reason why we are not going to understand about this merge. If any function calls are made in this merge also, then we have to analyze that also. So as in our program, we don't have any merge, so this is the merge function call, and within this we don't have any function calls. Okay, so that's the reason why we are not going to consider that. So let's, okay, so here what about this function call? So this function call is made, and the value of q is 0 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means it is 0, so it is ms of 0 comma 0, and next one is ms of 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1, and it is merge of, and it is 0 comma 1. Okay, and for this function call, so what are all the function calls that are made for this function call? It is ms of, it is the value of q is 2 plus 3 by 2, 5 by 2, which is 2.5. again it is 2. The value of q is equal to 2. Now what is that? It is 2 comma p comma q, p comma q, right? P comma q, it is ms of 2 comma 2, and the next one is q plus 1 comma r, which is ms of 3 comma 3, and the last one is merge of 2 comma 2 comma 3, p q q r. Okay, and what about this one? So okay, so we'll try it clearly. Okay, let it be. Okay, and these lines are for this function call, right? Okay, it is ms of, what is the value of q? Value of q is 4 plus 5 by 2, which is 9 by 2. 4.5 by 2, the value is 4, and it is ms of 4 comma 4, one function call, and the other one is ms of 5 comma 5, and the other function call is merge of 4 comma 5 comma 5. Okay, and what about this function call? So for this function call, it is ms of, what is the value of q? Value of q is equal to 6 plus 7 by 2, 13 by 2, which is 6.5, and the floor value is this one. ms of 6 comma 6, The next function call is ms of 7 comma 7, and the other one is merge of 6 comma 6 comma 7. Okay, so these are all the function calls that are made. So can this function call be further made? No. P is equal to R. So here P less than R, if it is true, then only these function calls are made. As this is false, so this function call is not further going to get executed. So we are going to stop its execution. This also will not work, and now this part will get executed. Okay, so these function calls are further not extended further, because all of them, the values of P and Q or P and R are equal. Okay, whenever the values of P and R are equal, that means that we are having only one element to get further divided into subproblems. So as one element cannot be further divided into subproblem, so we are going to stop its execution. This is where the recursive function calls will stop their execution. Now, how the function calls are made in real time, in the sense whenever the program is getting executed, how the function calls are made. So will they be made in this way? So first ms of 0 comma 7 is called, and after that 0 comma 3 and 4 comma 7 and 0 3 7. So will that function calls execute in that way? No, it will not get executed in that way. So how the series will get executed is, so the clear description has already been made in our data structures. There we have seen the stack, the sequence of operations, the function calls that are made, and we have seen a big diagram, and using that we have clearly explained, which is the prerequisite for this course. Okay, now how this will get executed is, it is from top to bottom. So first ms of 0 comma 7 is called, and after that ms of 0 comma 3 is called, and after that ms of 0 comma 1 is called, and after that ms of 0 comma 0 is called, and this is where we are going to come back, top to bottom and from left to right. Okay, the first function call is ms of 0 comma 7, and next ms of, see here, ms of 0 comma 7, and next ms of 0 comma 3, next ms of 0 comma 0 comma 1, and the next is 0 comma 0, and after that ms of 1 comma 1 is called, and after that merge of 0 comma 1 is made. Merge of 0 comma 1 means these two will get merged, these two will get sorted, in the sense this merge is used to sort the elements in the order. So for that, these two elements will get sorted first. Try to get that point. These two elements will get sorted first, and next, so we have to execute in this way. So this one will get executed, this one, the execution of this is completed, and next ms of 2 comma 3 is called, and next ms of 2 comma 2 is called, and after that ms of 3 comma 3 is called, and ms of 2 comma 3 will be called. So this is where 2 and 3 elements will get sorted. So 1 will come here and 4 will go there. So in the process of sorting this sub array will get sorted first. So this one is sorted already, the next the sub array that will get sorted. So that is what the essence of divide and conquer, right? Dividing the problem into pieces, solving the small problems. Conquering means solving the small problems, and we are going to combine. Okay, so now this one will get solved, 2 and 3 will get sorted. Okay, and the next one is, after that, see here, this is how the things will get. Now merge of 0 comma 1 comma 3 will be merge of 0 comma 1 comma 3 will get called, which means that this entire part will be in the sorted order. It is going to be 1 3 4 6. With this function call, 1 3 4 6 will get this part of the array will get in the sorted order. So detailed explanations are already made for better understanding. So how the things will get executed by using the recursive tree. So that we are trying to understand. We are not trying to understand the merge sort procedure, which we have already discussed in a detailed way. Okay. So now again this one is done, and now the ms of 4 comma 7, which means this part of the algorithm, this part of the array will get sorted. Now here, so what I am doing is, it is from top down, left to right, top down, left to right. So whatever the functions that we are going to get in the process, in the movement from top down to left to right, those are the functions that will get executed. That is the order in which the functions will get executed. The function calls are made. So that is how we can understand the recursive tree. So what we are trying to understand is how the recursive tree will be and how the function calls will be. Later we will try to understand how to analyze this recursive tree. So using this recursive tree, how can we get the efficiency? Okay, so now this is another function call. This is the next function call 4 comma 5, and that 4 comma 4, this one. So I have written wrong. And next 5 comma 5, and next ms of 4 comma 5 comma 5. 4 comma 5 comma 5 means this is the part that will get sorted. So 5 will be here and the 8 will shift there. Okay, and the next one is after that, so ms of 6 comma 6, and after that ms of 7 comma 7, and after that ms of 6 comma 6 comma 7. 6 comma 6 comma 7 means this part will get sorted. Okay, and next is okay, we are here, and this one will get executed, 6 comma 7. Okay, and after that 4 comma 5 comma 7. 4 comma 5 comma 7 means this entire part. So by the at this point this entire part will become sorted. So this half of the other half of the array will get sorted. And the next function call is this one, merge of 0 comma 3 comma 7. So at this point this one will be in the sorted order and this one will be in the sorted order. Now both will get both these arrays will come under this merge of 0 comma 3 comma 7, 0 to 7. Now the entire array will get sorted. Okay, so now at last it is going to be this one. This is how the recursive tree can be, we can draw the recursive tree, can be generated. So using the recursive function, we have to draw the recursive tree, and it is very simple. So if you practice one time, so you can easily draw this recursive tree, and it is very simple. So these are whatever the function calls that are made. So for this recursive call to get executed, these are the 3 functions that needs to be executed. So in order for these 3 functions to get executed, so whatever the function calls that are there, those are to be shown here, okay, with the values. And for this first function call to get executed, so each and every function call we have to consider, and for that function call to get executed, what are the function calls that are made, that are to be shown in the recursive tree. So these are all the steps that are involved, so to draw the recursive tree. And in the next class we will try to understand how to find the efficiency by using this recursive tree. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.